Hi. What I'd like to do today is to demonstrate to you how the software system associated with using this stuff works and how it helps you produce the information required to allow various members of the school to tap into the information that you have to let them explain to various members of their team how it works. Now, this particular screen you have in front of you now is to do with the Ministry of Justice, the Home Office, and the Department of Education. And what they have is they have various buildings within all the organisations. And as you can see here, there is a league table of how each of these buildings is doing. Now, to achieve this, what you need to do is you have to have a meter in each of the buildings. Each meter costs about £1,000, but what it does is it allows you to be able to get the different buildings competing against each other in their performance. Now, up on the right hand side here, you can see there are various areas that we can put these graphs into. So you've got units, which is what we have in front of us now, and you can see here that Petite France is 33.82 kilowatts per square metre. And then if you then go to Bedfont Lakes, there's this 24.03 kilowatts per square metre. Now, with one press of the button, we can change that to cost. And this allows us to look at it in terms of pounds. And here you can see Petite France is 3.72 per square metre. And then down here, you've got Lunar House is 1.27. So as you can see, it gives you some really good quality information. You can also look at it from the point of view of CO2 usage. And again, you can see that the amount of CO2 that's used per square metre. You can analyse it by occupants, so the number of occupants and how much CO2 they're using. And you can do cost per occupant. Now, this can then be broken down into the year, quarter, and as you can see in front here, we've got the month, week, and the day. So if we then go to one of the particular offices, you can see here what we have in front of us now is we have the daily usage of this particular building, Petite France, and it can show you can actually highlight the weekends. You can see they're highlighted in light blue here, and then you've got all the weekdays in black. You can put in your own targets, and then that allows you to see how you're performing against the target. Now, what is really helpful here is this is on a unit cost base, so you can then look over here and realise that actually this particular weekend we seem to be we were well over our target in terms of usage. So you can then go and check and find out why it was that might have been the case. Now, this also, again, can be broken down. Here we have daily. We can look at it weekly. We can look at it monthly. And we can look at it in quarters. And we can also look at it on the basis of cost as well as units of usage. Clearly, what we want to be able to do is to look at how do we ensure that we get the unit cost down. Now, the reason I'm showing you this is that I think it's a really important tool that comes with your Using Their Stuff program, and it allows you to put this on the screens inside your schools. You can put it into the reception area. You can actually, each teacher is able to upload it onto their white screens, and they can have classes and they can use up-to-date live information of what is happening in the school right now. Now, some schools, what we would say is that with the smaller schools, start with 1 meter, put it on your main meter, and then start working with it and seeing what the opportunity is. We have some schools that now monitor pretty much everything in the school. So they can monitor gas, electricity, water. They're also monitoring waste manually. You can monitor any energy that you are generating. So if you've got photovoltaics, or you've got solar, or you've got biomass, any of these types of other powers, you can actually monitor what it is that you're using and how much you're actually generating. This also will allow you to make sure that your bills are accurate, because you'll get accurate feeds from here telling you how much you've used. We will then put in your unit cost so that it'll be the exact cost that you have based on your current bills. We will also put in for you last year's figures, so you can do a last year, this year comparison. Now, with the program, we believe that this is a really vital part of how it works, and we would highly recommend that to take the program, you put in a minimum of 1 metre in your school to start with. Several schools may have different boarding houses. Putting one in each boarding house is a really good way of setting up some competition and really getting some buy-in from the various pupils and also from the teachers within the school. So hopefully you'll have a good look at this and you'll be able to understand a little bit more about what you get when you take the Using Less Stuff online program. Thank you.